Yo, man, what's good? It's your boy, Give It Up 100. I am back with you again for another video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in as usual. In this video, I'm going to give y'all 5 people you should avoid in order to live a prosperous life. Let me say it again. 5 people that you need to avoid in order to live a prosperous life. Many of these germicidal type of people exist, and y'all need to see the signs and just stay away from them. I'm only going to give you 5 though, and these are 5 that I personally stay away from. So without further exaggeration, let's go into it. The first one is people that's always talking about money. Always talking about that bag. Those people are only concerned about money. That's their main concern, if not their only concern, all right? If not their only concern. Trust me. When you get amongst this crowd or this type of person, you can tell before they even let you know what they're about. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just materialism. Everything is about the accumulation of material things. All right? All of their logic is always about money. If you correct anything about them, they quick to bring up money. They quick to say, well, who got more money? All right? The biggest way for a lot of low self-esteem people to feel just as a person, or to not feel like they have low self-esteem, is to accumulate a lot of material things so they can have that to fall back on and bring up the facts. Bring up the fact that they got this, bring up the fact that they got that. You know what I'm saying? And these kind of people don't really care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. Stay away from people like that. People like that, it's possible they'll cut your throat for some money. They'll sell their soul for some money. They'll throw their mother down the river for some money. It's all about money. They'll sell their backside out for some money. Not people to be around. Alright? The next one is people who talks people's business with you. The gossipy mouth, the fucking big goat mouth, gossip mouth. People that's always letting you know about somebody else, inside of somebody else's business. Like they just telling you things about people that they shouldn't be talking about, or they shouldn't even know about. But they're letting you know, they're letting everybody else know. Obviously, this kind of person will go behind your back and do the same thing. Absolutely. Whenever they come in with everybody else's business, they'll go to somebody else and have your business and air you out the same way they was airing out that person in front of you. Okay? So by them loving to run their mouth about people's business, they're just an open book showing you that they are susceptible to exposing just about anybody. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk their own business and say too much about themselves because they just like to give people the insight on people's business. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay away from people like that. All right? And the next one is people who has no relationship with their family. How do you not have any relationship with anybody in your family? I knew people that don't fuck with their entire family. Mother all the way down to cousins. Like, I don't fuck with none of them. You know what I'm saying? I knew dudes that robbed their own cousins. You know what I'm saying? Set up their own family members to get them for whatever they was trying to get. Drugs, money. Have absolutely no love for their own family and don't even look at them like family. But when you meet a person and they talking nothing but dirt about this one, their mother, their father. My father was a shit. My mother was a this. My sisters, my brothers, if they have siblings, and you know what I'm saying, my aunt, my uncle, everybody, they just throwing dirt on everybody. They don't fuck with none of their family members. To me, what that says is they don't have a foundation. They don't have a strong foundation. That same person, more than likely, don't even have a relationship with God either. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have none with your mother and the people that is the closest to you, it's not far-fetched to say you might not have one with God as well. No relationship with God as well. Which is like, you know what I mean? So no relationship with family is always a big mega red flag. Like this is not good peoples. This can't be a good person. What is the reason? And if they give you the greatest reason in the world, at the end of the day, the fact that you are okay with saying you don't fuck with your family, that is a problem in itself. Maybe it'll sound better if you say, well, they don't fuck with me, but when it's Mother's Day, I still reach out. When it's their birthdays, I reach out. You know what I'm saying? To show that on your side, everything good. But this is how they feeling. But when you come out of your mouth and say, I don't fuck with my family, not a good look. I hear that a certain type of way. And I'm telling you, that's one of the signs to avoid. Stay away from people like that. And like the next one now we're going to go into, just like what I just said, people that doesn't believe in God. If you don't believe in your family, you might not believe in God either. But the next one is people that doesn't believe in God and ridicule his existence. These absolute idiots, these earhead people that call themselves atheists and all these other denominations and all this other weird shit that they want to, associate themselves with. Because God gave us all free will, and you can take that free will and just dismiss his existence. Basically just make it seem like you got everything you got from nowhere, from whatever, but not God. So there is no God. Everything that you can see, touch, smell, and whatever else exists, and whatever you can see, touch, and smell or whatever does not exist. This is an atheist logic. This is how they think. This is how they view, the existence and the non-existence, right? Like you can touch Wi-Fi, right? Like Wi-Fi exists, but it's not tangible in any type of way. I mean, the box that the signal is communicating through or whatever is tangible, but the Wi-Fi, the signal itself, you will never be able to see with your raw eyes, right? So in essence, Wi-Fi don't exist with the logic of an atheist, with having their logic. You know what I'm saying? But these kind of people don't believe. I come across people all the time, many people all the time, even dudes I used to be real cool with, and me and them had got into arguments over shit like this, them saying God ain't real, and if God was real, why did he let us go through 400 years of slavery, and why does he allow this? He's not allowing anything. What's already written is already written. Open your Bible and you would understand that these are prophecies. What you see happening in society is prophecy. If you read the Bible, you would know about these prophecies that they were prophesied many ages ago, and we're just living out the revelation time now, where things is revealing, and you're seeing what these dudes been was prophetic about that long ago, a very long time ago. We're living in prophecy times right now. Things are happening. Things are coming true. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. God does not let nothing happen. Man is letting everything happen. All right? Man, look in society. That's what men do. That's what the government do. There were times where they didn't agree with certain things. They outlawed certain things. They made certain things illegal at one point. A lot of those things nowadays are very legal, very okay, very much top priority. All right, man is in control of this tangible material shit, and you see what man do. It's not God. Like, God has his plan, and God's plan will never change for no man. Read your Bible. You know what I'm saying? But people that don't believe in God, like I said, avoid them to the fullest. Because if you believe in God yourself, there's no benefit to being around somebody that's dismissing the existence of God constantly. Oh, the mystery man in the sky. People that's doing all that disrespect. I ain't got time for that. Right? So avoid them. the last one I'm gonna go into is something that I find to be one of the biggest turn-offs in a human being, which is alcoholics, which is the overconsumption of alcohol. It gets disgusting. It gets real ignorant. I mean, real belligerent. A lot of them, not all drunks are belligerent, but the ones that are belligerent, it's disgusting. It's the most disgusting way for a person to display themselves. You know, these motherfuckers, they spitting all in your shit. I'm talking about some experience I went through myself. They spitting all in your shit. They loud as fuck. Y'all right there in each other's face and they talking to you like you way down the fucking street. Like, you know what I mean? The alcohol it just crush your brain. It does such damage. It has such a magnitude of damage that it does on the brain. It's just disgusting. You know what I mean? I've drank many times and I've gotten drunk a couple times and I hate it every single time. And that's the reason why I don't drink too much, because I don't like the feeling of being drunk. You know what I'm saying? But alcoholics, man, there is no benefit. You can't speak to alcoholics because their mouth always running. They don't listen. You can't speak while listening. Most of them do not listen. While somebody's under alcohol, they're not listening to nothing you're telling them. You know what I'm saying? It's so much of that shit gets released in the brain that cause you to be excited. So much of that is going on with alcohol that's in that state, you're not listening. You're just kind of just doing, you know what I mean? Running your mouth a lot. I can't stand alcohol. It's one of the biggest turn-offs in looking at a human being. And then at the end of drinking all that other shit, it gives you fucking diarrhea. It makes you vomit. That's disgusting. You wake up with a shit stomach, like with a shit gut. Like you wake up with nothing but shit in your stomach. As soon as you wake up, you gotta go release yourself immediately. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But that's my video right there, man. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy, Top of the Levels. Give it up 100, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all in another video.